What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 1. This is our first episode of what I call Closers Club, where we help you talk the sellers and close deals. We help you become a 7-figure closer, a master salesman. When you get on the phone, whether it's an inbound or an outbound lead, you are going to close them. And you're not just going to close them at some average price. You're going to close them at the most ridiculous low ball price. And then you're going to be able to get that contract, guys. You're going to be able to get contracts and sell these contracts to investors, to hedge funds for 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s of thousands of dollars. And guys, I just got off the phone with a huge hedge fund, and they want houses from you. More info coming soon, guys. But what we're going to do here is we are going to not learn from me. We're going to learn from a closer who's way better than me, a much better closer than me. I'm good at selling deals, guys. I'm good at talking to buyers. I'm not bad at talking to sellers, but there are people better than me. And I'm going to bring on this individual who is doing 6 figures a month with inbound. He is buying leads. He is calling them. He is closing them. He is the best at closing. I'm going to bring him up. He is going to teach you, but he's not going to give you all the information. He's going to give you little bits of information, but all the good information, guys, all the secrets to make $1 million a year, like Ryan, guys, all the secrets is going to be in the Academy. That's where we're going to be releasing all of the secrets in Closers Club over time. So, guys, this is, oh, well, that's Ryan, a little sneak peek of Ryan, but this is the Academy. This is the Wholesalers Academy. The link is pinned. Make sure to join. The prices are going up Sunday. We're going to be dropping so much information here. And the last thing I say before I bring up Ryan is I'm doing a giveaway for anyone that joins Wholesalers Academy annual or upgrades to an annual membership on this live stream. I'm going to buy you a PPL lead, that's worth like $300. I'm going to buy it for you. Okay. So I'm going to bring up Ryan. And if you guys want free PPL, go upgrade right now to annual or go buy an annual membership. Here is Ryan to teach you guys how to close.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
What is up? What should I go over with them? Exactly.
Man, I mean, you are the sales master. So, dude, you teach people how to close sellers. So, start from just a high level overview, A to Z, like, we have our own scripts here in the Academy, guys. If you guys go to the Academy, you guys go to the classroom, you guys go to acquisitions, this is your sailor script. This script is freaking, guys, phenomenal. And Ryan, I think you should just cover from A to Z how a typical call goes, sort of just walk people through, give them a little bit of tips, not all the tips, because we keep the tips in here. And then maybe you should just rip some calls. Why not? Just rip some calls, but talk for, 5-10 minutes, give some people some information, but then I really want to see you on the phones, dude.
All right, let's do it. Well, the first thing I would say is, let's just say you have your marketing dialed in, you have PPL, you got maybe some Google ads or doing cold calling or whatever, and you have leads coming in. At that point, the marketing part of things is pretty straightforward as long as you have leads and they're good to go. And then now all it comes down to is just how do you have quality conversations with these sellers and convert them into contracts, because everybody always has, somewhat the same kind of lead qualities, the same type of leads. The difference between somebody that's going to make $10,000 a month or $300,000 a month is always going to be the sales experience they have or the sales team that they have. That's going to be the huge defining thing that I would say. Now, I was doing everything myself, all the calls myself and closing sellers for the past 8 months or so. What's been kind of an interesting transition is now, because I feel like it's kind of natural and I know things somewhat. It's kind of like it's fairly easy. It's like a normal conversation I have with the seller. But now that me and Max have an acquisitions agent and I'm now training him and listening to his calls, I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is actually not easy for a lot of people. A lot of people have a really hard time understanding the basic fundamentals of having a quality conversation and how to close someone. And a lot of things, they seem like they're, a no-brainer, but a lot of people will mess up on them. Some of those things, for example, are when you're talking to a seller, you only have your tonality and the words that you say. That is the only weapon that you have on your side. And they're talking to other buyers, they're talking to lots of other people. So they're going to base everything on whether or not they're going to do the deal with you, primarily on if they like you, trust you, and want to do business with you. That is the primary thing that we want to get off when we get off the phone call. Whether you got the deal or not, we want to know, okay, did I have a good conversation? Does that seller like me? If that seller took a higher offer, are they going to come back to me later? Because I get deals all the time where the seller locked it up for higher, but then as soon as that drops out, they call me immediately. Because they're like, oh, I just like you and I had you saved in my phone, because they remember our conversation. So having quality conversations, I would say, is the most important thing. And you got to be like a figure of authority. Like, when your bank calls you and they act the same thing. They'll be like, hey, is this Max? And you'll be like, yes, this is Max. This is, James with Bank of Montreal. I'm just calling about your account or whatever. You don't question what they're saying. You don't think they're a scam. Usually you're just like, okay, this is why they're calling. They're like I wouldn't say they're super serious, but like they're straight to the point, very direct. When my bank calls me, maybe your bank's different, but they never ask me like, how are you doing today? They'll be like, no, I'm calling about your account on whatever thing happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never ask people, how are you doing today? It's almost borderline insulting, because like they know that you don't care how their day's doing. And you will gain a lot of respect by just being quick with it and getting to the point very quickly. So when you call someone, I'll be like, hey, is this James? They're like, yes, this is James. Hey, James, this is Ryan with Dallas TLC Homebuyers. I'm just calling you about the property on 123 Main Street. You submitted your information to get an offer on that one. Are you still interested in selling? So what am I saying very quickly? I'm saying you submitted your information to get an offer on that property. So he's going to think in his head, okay, this guy's contacting me because I submitted my information. So you're kind of building some credibility there. And then you're asking like, are you still interested in selling? And they're going to say yes or no. So you're being very quick to the point, because when someone answers their phone, they're going to think, oh, is this a scammer? Is this someone selling me on something? Yeah. They're going to think all of those things. So you really want to like not let them have time to think that, and also not let them think that you're a salesman. Because if you're like, hey, no, I'm just a home buyer, I wanted to buy a property. Unless you act salesy, they're not going to really think you're a salesman. They're going to be like, oh, this is just a guy that buys properties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you really want to like get quick and straight to the point. If you're like, hey, this is James. This is Ryan with Dallas TLC Homebuyers. How are you doing today, or something? They're like, oh, I'm good. What are you calling about? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have it. You just want to get straight to the point as quickly as possible. And they will respect you, that you respect their time, and that you're getting quick to the point with it. They're going to kind of like the conversation a little bit better.
That's so funny, because like when I'm talking to buyers and I call a buyer and he's like wanting to chat to me, and he's like, oh yeah, the property, I really like it, the neighborhood's good. I'm like, I don't really like this guy. But then when I call a buyer and he's like, yeah, tell me the details. Okay, numbers, cool. Okay, I'll call you later. I'm busy right now. Okay, bye. And he hangs up on me. I'm like, dude, this guy's a good buyer. Because like if he's busy and he's buying properties, he doesn't have time to talk to me, right? And it's sort of the same thing with you, right? Like, you're not here to like make, I mean, I guess you can make friends, but you're here to, it's business, right? So you sort of cut out all the bullshit. So guys, first thing you learned here, guys, okay, we're learning stuff. This is coming from Ryan. He's a master, okay, guys? When you get on the phone, don't do the whole, hey, my name is Max, and how are you doing today? Guys, cut that shit out. I used to do the same thing. Ryan was like, Max, you sound like you're a salesman. It's like, cut it out. Have a normal tone. Speak slow. And just be like, hey, is this James? Yeah. Hey, James. Just calling about your property. Heard you want to sell it. Something more direct. Like that, Ryan, right?
Yeah. Fairly direct. Straight. You want your voice to sound like powerful, I guess you could say, where you're like, you sound like you're the bank calling them. Like you're serious, at least in the beginning of the call. You don't want to sound mad or unfriendly, but you're like, hey, this is Ryan with Dallas TLC Homebuyers. I'm just calling you about your property on 123 Main Street. You submitted your information to get that. Like, I'm assuming, like, you submitted your information to get an offer on that property. Are you still interested in selling? And that by asking that question, they can say like, no. And then I'm like, okay, bye. I don't want to talk to you, basically. But if they say yes, you're like, okay, now I can continue the conversation. It's a subtle thing, but you're basically asking for their permission to continue the conversation. And then I'll be like, okay, awesome. I got a few questions about the property. Do you have a minute? Or I'll be like, do you have 30 seconds? Obviously, the call is going to take way longer than 30 seconds. It's going to take like 30 minutes. But I'm just like, do you have 30 seconds? It's just a reasonable request. No one's usually going to say, no, I don't have 30 seconds. Some people, if they're really in a rush and they really can't talk, then they will say, oh, can you call me back in an hour? But most of the time, they'll be like, yeah, I got 30 seconds. And then they'll respect that you ask that as well, because you're asking for permission for their time, so that now when you continue the conversation and ask questions and stuff, they can't be like, oh, why is this guy talking to me or asking me questions? Like, you literally said, yes, I will give you time, basically. And then what I do after I get the permission to have, 30 seconds to speak with them, I'll get the condition of the property stuff over fairly quickly, because I really want to dive deep into their motivation and their plan and everything. So what I'll usually do is I'll pull up Redfin and I'll look at the property address and I'll be like, okay, awesome. I just wanted to confirm a few things. Just to confirm your properties, it says online here, Redfin, that it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,264 square feet. Is that correct? And he might be like, yes, that's correct. Or he might be like, no, it's actually a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom or whatever. So that's important to know, because like oftentimes, especially if it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom property, oftentimes people will do a conversion or whatever, and it'll actually be a 3-bedroom. Especially if it's a 2-bedroom, I always ask, is it a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom? Because almost 25 to 50% of the time, they'll actually have another bedroom, which makes a big difference. So I always confirm what's on Redfin. I'll be like, hey, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,264 square feet, and it's a 1960 build. And let's just say they're like, yes, it is. You also build a little bit of credibility there, because it sounds like you know about their property. And again, you're not talking to a 20-year-old that knows this is just easily available online. You're talking to an old lady where you're just like, hey, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,264 square feet, and it's a 1960 build. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's correct. So you sound like a figure with their authority. You ask permission for their time, and you sound like you know about their property. So all of that kind of combined is going to give them an idea of like, okay, I've never had someone ask me, or maybe like one time I had someone ask me, is this a scam or is this legit or something? If you just act really straightforward and you know about their property details and stuff, they're not going to question that at all. They're not going to think you're a scammer. You just have so much credibility with the way that you're talking, that it just sounds so, normal to them, that they're going to be like, okay, this is legit for sure. Okay. They're going to get your vibe.
I think I have to actually almost stop you here, but you let me know how much further you want to go. You almost went through the whole hook, and I think you're almost giving away too much value, Ryan. Like, guys, the things he's saying right now is insane. The way he's coming across and telling, like, those little tips right there. It's like you pull up the property on Zillow or Redfin, and you say, "Hey, is this just confirming this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,800 square foot house?" That's the difference between them saying, "Yeah, I want to do business with you," or "Hey, can you send me over a proof of funds? I don't really know if I really want to sell you my house. Or are you a wholesaler?" Ryan doesn't get the question, are you a wholesaler? Because he doesn't sound like never, right? He's shaking his head. So yeah. I almost want you to chill out with the value you're providing, because I want to drop all the sauce, guys, in the academy for only 50 cents a day. Click the link up above. We've already had 2 or 3 of you join. Guys, the link is pinned. You guys have until Sunday to join. Prices are going up forever. And right now only, I'm going to regret this. What I'm going to make Ryan do after this is just jump on the phones and practice what he just taught you guys. So whenever you're ready, Ryan, we'll get you on the phones, but I want you to obviously finish your pitch. Yeah. Guys, if you upgrade or buy an annual membership, it's only $150. You save 2 months, so it's $15. Okay. 10 months is $150. You're saving $30. If you spend $150 or invest in $150 right now or upgrade, if you guys want to upgrade, just go to your settings, go to your community in here, and you can upgrade. All right. I will literally right now go to iSpeed a lead and buy you a lead that's worth around $300, which is a stupid offer. Ryan's probably going to get mad at me for it, but that's fine. That's okay. I don't care. I'm literally going to buy you guys like a $300 lead. So why would you not spend $150 on annual membership into my course and community, into our community? So just putting it out there, just throwing it out there. Still waiting for someone to do it. But anyways, Ryan, I'll let you finish your education and then, just go call some sellers, go make some money, dude. And this short stream, we're going to carry over into the Discord afterwards. So if you want to actually get private Q&A time with us, you have to join the Discord. You have to be a part of the Academy. So go ahead, do your thing, Ron. I'll stop there.
Okay, I'll finish this quickly, and then I'm going to go over the objections, and I'll start making some calls. But yeah, once you've confirmed the bedroom, bathroom square footage, then in terms of knowing repairs in the property, I'll be like, hey, I just want to know the general consensus of the repairs that are needed. It'd be like, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, is there anything wrong with the property, or can you tell me a little bit about what's going on? They'll tell you a little bit about their situation, and I'll be like, okay, in terms of the property, is there anything wrong with the roof, the foundation, or any of the majors? And they'll be like, oh, it needs a roof or it needs a foundation, whatever. Okay. And I see the property was built in 1960. Does it still look like 1960 inside the property? They'll be like, no, I updated it. I'm like, okay, what year did you update it? Oh, I updated it in 1980. It's still okay. I understand, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. So it probably still needs like interior cosmetics, I would imagine, then if you updated it in 1980, right? And they might be like, oh no, well, I updated part of it in 2015 or something. And I guess I'll be like, okay, well, what did you update in 2016? Like what parts? They'll be like, oh, I updated the bathrooms. So what does that tell me? That tells me that no matter what, it still needs interior cosmetics, still needs, the roof or the foundation or whatever they said. That's all I really need to know about the property. I don't need to know, any other random questions, the paint, the color, this and that. I just need to know, is this going to be a full top to bottom renovation? Is it going to be like, minor cosmetics, or is it in pretty good condition? And I can usually get a rough estimate of repairs based off of that. Right after that, so that kind of gives me the condition of the property, and then I'll go straight into what the seller is going through in terms of why they want to sell the property. So I'll usually ask a question along the lines of, hey, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on? It looks like you own this property for a long time, since 1960. Why are you interested in selling the property now all of a sudden? That's a little bit of a better question. Besides, some people will be like, oh, what motivated you to sell the property? Like, no one wants to give away their motivation. It's a weird way of asking it. I try and ask it in a more lighter way, which is kind of hard not for them to answer. I'll just be like, hey, man, you own this property since 1960. Why all of a sudden now do you think it's a good idea to sell? I'm just curious. They might tell you this and that. Then I'll be like, okay, do you have another property you're moving to? What are your plans? Just to get them talking, you really want to ask open-ended questions. And I just go deeper and deeper into that. A lot of the time, for example, when I'm training my acquisition person, when I listen to his calls, a big thing that he does is when he doesn't know what to say, he'll say or ah, or he uses all of these little things that we probably aren't used to. We'll probably say in normal conversation, like if you're talking to your friend, you'll say like, and it's no big deal. But when you're talking to a seller and you need to position yourself as a figure of authority and that you know what you're talking about and you're professional, you don't want to say words like that. You don't want to say like, or any weird lingo or anything that doesn't sound super professional. So what I do is I replace that, because there's moments when I do want to say or I don't know what to say. And what I replace, instead of saying or ah or anything like that, I replace it with the word I don't even know if that's a word. It's just, I'll just go So the seller will say the seller is saying, oh, this happened with my family and this and that, and I don't know what to do with the property sale. And let's say I don't know what to say, and I'll just go okay, and they'll just keep talking because I've already said something. As long as I continue to say okay, interesting, and it kind of gives me a minute to think about what I'm going to say. And it's one of those kind of filler words that you can use. It doesn't make you sound bad. It makes you sound like you're thinking about it or you're pondering the thought of it. I use that quite a bit because, you know, my sales guy that I'm training right now, for example, he uses the word, constantly. And I can tell on the phone call when I listen to it, I'm like, the seller's not liking this. The seller's not liking it. There's kind of a disconnect when he's saying that so many times. And you don't sound smart if you're saying all the time. Another thing would be make sure that when you're talking to these sellers that you don't have any background noise, which I know can be sometimes hard, but you really don't want to have, like, you want to make sure your microphone's working perfectly. You want to make sure there's no background noise, like your dog's not barking in the background. That's another thing with my sales guy. I'm training him. I'm like, you need to be in a room alone while you're making these phone calls, because he was on the phone with the seller and she was ready to sign, good with everything, but he had his dog barking in the background. His microphone was kind of cutting out in and out. He had like his fire alarm noise, beep, beep, every 5 minutes. You could hear like a beep. It was super annoying. And I could tell listening to the call that the seller didn't like it and she was kind of weirded out. So you never want any little weird thing like that to destroy a deal for you, especially if the numbers work. Like, we pay so much money and we do so much work to get that one seller that's willing to take a really low offer. We really want to make sure that when we get that opportunity, we're not doing anything wrong and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we've done it properly. So that's the majority of what I'm going to give away in terms of the pitch for now. I'll give away more stuff if you guys join that group. I wanted to go over one thing before I start making calls, and that would be objections. Is there anyone in here that has some solid objections that they want me to answer? Max. Is Max here? Okay, maybe not. All right. Well, some of the basic objections.
I'm here. I was letting you get your screen time. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to call? Because again,
hold on a second. I just want give me some basic objections.
You're giving people everything, man. You're giving people everything.
I can't help it.
That's why I'm trying to stop you guys. You see, this guy's he's a wealth of knowledge, guys. He's literally closing hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And this could be you. I don't know if I want to give you objections. You're too good. You're too good, dude. You're too good.
I'll do the number one is the price objection. I'll do one objection and then I'll start.
One object. Don't give them all the objections, man. Yeah. Don't give them all the objections. They have to join the academy. The link is up below. And if you guys join right now and get an annual membership, I'm going to buy you a PPL lead worth about $300. Just join. But go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay. They want retail price for their house.
There you go.
That was the price objection. That's a good one. Okay. So let's just say you're talking to a seller and you get this all the time. You get it all the time.
Yeah.
And they're like, I want $300,000 for the property. Zillow, Redfin, whatever, says it's worth $300,000. What do you do? Right? That's a very common lead that you'll get. What I say when I get that objection is I'll be like, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I'm just curious, how did you come up with that number? Is that what your tax appraisal was for? Most of the time, they'll say yes. They'll be, because they heard the word appraisal or tax appraisal, so they'll think it's true just because you said that. So they'll be like, yeah, that's what the tax appraisal was, or that's what I saw on Zillow. So that's the amount that I want for it, because that's what our tax appraisal is for. And I'll be like, okay, no worries. I'm just curious. Have the tax appraisal people or Zillow gone inside your property? Have you ever had a representative from Zillow or the tax appraisal person go inside your home? They're going to say no, most likely. Maybe they debated their taxes or something, and then maybe they had someone look at it, but they didn't have like an actual full appraisal usually. So most of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, they're going to be like, no one came in my house. And I'll be like, okay, awesome. So me and you can agree, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, that the property is worth $300,000, right? You agree? They're going to say yes. Awesome. What did you just do? You just set ARV at $300K.
Done.
And then you'll be like, awesome, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. Just to confirm, So they haven't been inside your property. No, they haven't. Okay, so when you told me in the beginning of the call that it needed a roof, foundation, interior cosmetics, all of that stuff, it'd be fair to say that someone who hasn't been inside your property wasn't calculating any of that stuff, wouldn't you say? They have no choice but to agree with you.
That's so
They
good.
have no choice, right? So you'd be like, okay, awesome. So that's where we got on the wrong foot. We're on the same page now. So if the property is worth 300,000, let's just say it's 1,500 square feet. Let's just say it's $30 a square foot times 1,500. 30 times 1,500. So that's 45,000 for interior cosmetics to do, the floors, the kitchen, all that. So that's 45,000. And then roof and foundation, I don't even know. Let's just say another 20,000, 15, 20,000, would you say? So that's 45,000. Let's just say 15,000. So we're at $60,000, right? So that's $60,000. And then roughly 10% of the purchase price is going to go to realtor commissions and closing costs. So if they think it's worth 300,000, then let's just say it's 30,000 there. Awesome. So you now automatically, with us making $0, nothing going wrong, we have to go 300,000 minus the 60,000 minus the 30,000. You're now down to 210,000, and that's with like no error. Like, we haven't even viewed the property or anything like that. We obviously need to make money on it. If we're going to renovate the property and it takes us 4 months and then we sit on market for 3 months, of course we're going to want to make money on that. Otherwise we could just buy a property that was on market. So even if we made $30,000 on the property, if we get that money back in 6 months after we renovate it, 30,000 divided by 6, we're only making $5,000 a month. We're spending about $15,000 to $20,000 a month in marketing. So as you can see, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we're actually not making that much money. The only way that this works is if we do a lot of deals. We have to do like 10, 20, 30 properties a month in order for us to make money, because we're putting all this money down. It takes so long to get a return on our investment. So what have you done there? You basically got them down to 210 minus the 30,000.
This is too good, dude.
You're already down to 180.
This is too good.
Already down to 180, and they can't argue with that. They cannot, because you already set ARV. The only thing that they can argue with is the repair costs and how much money you're going to make. The repair costs, I think, were pretty conservative, $30 a square foot, and you can kind of handle that objection. And then you making money on it, they know that you need to make money on it. So that's a very easy way to get them down to where you'd offer. Like, for example, if it's a property in Dallas, most of the time, if we're going to wholesale it, if the property is worth 300,000 fully renovated, we probably need to be anywhere from, 160 to 180, I would say, kind of range is kind of where we'd probably want to land. So me just doing this math on the phone, you're kind of already ending up there. And they can't argue with you with that. So that's kind of how I handle the price objection. I actually have a call. I'll try and find it and I'll put it in the Discord later, maybe, where I do that. The guy wants 300,000 and I got him down to 180 within 10 minutes of the phone call, just by doing that exact thing. I'm like, okay, awesome. So we agree the property's worth, 300,000. And then I did that whole thing and he couldn't even say anything. He was like, okay, yeah, it just made too much sense.
Dude, what an insane pitch. And you know what's so awesome, guys? It's a very similar pitch to what I do to realtors on Zillow, right? You're working them down through logic, but you're making them anchor the ARV. It is such a good pitch, guys. And what we're going to do is, for everyone who upgrades to annual, not only do you get a free lead, so I got you guys, but even if you've upgraded before, I am going to include Ryan's exact appraiser pitch inside the captain's chest. All right. Debrian, if you upgrade to annual, I will buy you a PPL lead worth around $300 literally right now. And you guys will get access to Ryan's. Okay, guys, you're going to get access to Ryan's appraiser pitch. All of this is going to be unlocked in 30 days. You have to be an annual member. You also get access to a $1 million proof of funds if you JV with me and I'm a part of your deal. right? So if I'm a JV partner in your deal, you can use my $1 million proof of funds. You get extra contracts. You'll get all this crazy stuff. I'm not even telling you guys all the stuff. So I would absolutely upgrade to annual. And I'm going to cut this off here pretty soon. So Ryan, thank you so much, man. That was awesome. I mean, I know how valuable your time is. Like, it's actually worth like hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars an hour. So I don't want to keep you. So I don't know if you want to do some calls, not do some calls. It's 100% up to you, man. I know two of you, you don't have to. I mean, you can go, man. It's all good. Two of you guys up. I think I saw two of you guys upgraded. So I'm going to buy Emmanuel and David PPL leads. I'm literally going to go and buy you guys PPL leads. Just in the drop what city you guys want in the chat. Okay. Just drop what city. I'm going to go buy you guys some PPL leads. It's on me. But yeah, completely up to you, Ryan, man. I know you're busy, dude. You got to go get some more deals. It's all good.
I got to get some more deals, but if you, can we have this kind of live stream thing in your group?
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's what we typically do. I just wanted to introduce everyone to Closers Club. But what I usually do, Ryan, is I just do a little intro. I give people the nuggets, but then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the actual Closers Club live stream inside the Discord guide. You have to be a sailor. We're going to do it inside Sailor Stage, and we're going to be going through the actual scripts. So Ryan, we have our acquisition script. We have our sailor script. We're going to be going through it. And you don't even know about this, Ryan. We're going to be using the script sailor software to practice. So I'm building a custom software that's going to help them become a little mini Ryan Binion. It's going to guide them through their calls. It's going to give them tips. It's going to tell them what websites to use to help while they're on the calls. And it's even going to record their calls so that they can send their calls in to someone like you or me to review their calls and give them tips and tricks. But that's only going to happen, guys, if you're part of the academy. So yeah, Ryan, if you want to go, we can do that next week. I'm going to bring this conversation, guys, into the Discord. So you guys can get some one-on-one time with me. If you want to hop in, Ryan, you can.
Yeah, let's do it next week, and I'll hop on some calls, and we can do some calls in the group. One thing I will say before I go, which was something I was thinking about earlier today, is, when you go to a car dealership or you buy something and you're like, you just went in and like everything was easy, and then you got what you wanted and you left and you're happy. You know what I mean? Compared to like if you go somewhere and you buy something and you feel like that sale, you're getting sold on something. Like they're two different kind of experiences. So what I think of when I'm trying to convince someone to sell their home to me, it's a type of sales. But what I'm trying to think, or what was I going to say? I was going to say that we want the whole experience to seem like we're not selling them on something, that they're going to try and like sell us on it. And we want the whole experience for them to like really build a connection with us. And so that when they get off their phone, they're like, oh, I like that guy. It was an easy conversation. He asked, real questions. It was direct. It's not all about being, because sometimes people will watch like sales videos and, that you have all this stuff on Instagram about these guys closing deals and all these sales techniques. That you screwed up as a salesperson if the seller feels like you're a salesman.
Yeah.
You screwed up. You really want the seller to be like, no, I just like that guy. He seemed pretty chill. He was honest and straightforward. It's kind of like if you go to the car dealership, you get a car and the guy's super easy. He helps you find what you want. And then you end up with the car. You don't really feel like you were sold on the car. Like you kind of showed up wanting a car and the guy just did his job properly and you left happy. That is the best type of salesperson. And you don't even know that they're a really good salesperson because you just had a good experience and you didn't feel like you were sold anything. That's the kind of experience that I want to bring to these sellers, where I'm just being very honest. I'm kind of telling them how the whole process works. I'm just doing my job properly and trying to give them the best possible service possible. And it's not always about giving really good like one-liners or acting salesy, we're not trying to convince these people to sell their property to us. We're trying to basically just win their hearts and minds so they know that we're the best option for them. They can take any option they want, but this is what we can provide and we can do it better than anybody else. And they should leave that call feeling that, getting that vibe.
Dude, I love that, man. I have one thing I want to leave you with which is what my buddy Marcel told me yesterday. So he just locked up this house for $80K and he's trying to rip it for $130. And he was like, everyone was going after this deal, but I got it. You know how? I was like, I don't know. I thought it was going to be some generic answer. He said what he did, and this is what he does. You should maybe try, Ryan, is I've been talking about it nonstop. I think it's the coolest thing. He, instead of texting his PPL or PPC leads, he takes out his phone and he records a quick little video. And he's like, hey, Mr. Seller, my name is Marcel. I'm really excited to talk to you about your property. You know, thanks for filling out your information on our website. Call me back at any time. I am going to be, you know, your local cash buyer. You know, I'm your guy. Bye. And then just sends that. And he says response rate has just gone through the roof. So
that's amazing.
I don't know if we want Dave doing that with beep.
But, yeah, no.
Maybe I could record one if you guys want. You're like, hey, Max, we just got a lead. And I'll be like, hey, this is Max. I'll fix my hair up all nice and I won't look.
That's anything you can do. You want to look be different. Everyone's calling people, hey, do you want to sell your property? Yeah. If you can send a video to them and be like, you know, my name's Ryan Binion. You said your information to get an offer on 103 Main Street. I'm the one that's going to be helping you. If they see you, a real person, they have a video of you, you're saying you're going to be their first point of contact. I mean, even if you send them like a little ID card thing, like, you know how you made for us, Max the home buyer, you sent us a little ID card. You can text them with my photo.
Do you use that?
No, but I should. I'm just being lazy. But whenever somebody feels a little bit unsure, then I do send it, because usually if I can get them on the phone, then they're usually fine very quickly. They trust me. But if we did that on like every single call or like everyone that we text, ID card, this is our company, blah, 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 blah. This is our website. And that's like our intro text is like website, ID card. This is what we look like. This is who you're speaking to. That's just one way to like up your game compared to everybody else. They're going to be like, oh shit, this is a real company. This is their actual website. This is their ID card. This is what this guy looks like. You're going to go into that conversation way higher level and have way more trust from the person right off the bat compared to anyone else, especially if you're not the best person on the phone. If say you're not the best closer, you're not good at building trust immediately and closing deals. If you can do little things like that, where like you send them an ID card, that's going to give you a leg up and like way more of a chance. And they'll kind of forgive you if you weren't as good on the phone, if they just trust that you are a legit business.
Love it, man. Dude, you guys literally already got $10,000 worth of value just on this live stream. And I'm telling you guys, I've been implementing the tips that Ryan's been teaching me, and it's been helping me out so much on my pitches. So, you know, hey, thanks, Ryan. I know you got to get more deals. And Olivia needs to sell all of them. So
sell that new Albany deal. Or
do we need to up our PPC budget, you think? Are we getting how many leads do you think we're getting a month now, spending about what, $12,000 a month?
I would say once we get a few deals closed, then
bump it up to 15 or something, maybe.
Yeah,
15.
Once we get a few, let's get some money in first. We got a bunch of deals.
I agree. I'm just thinking, but we're probably getting.
I think we got like
20,
25 leads so far.
Okay. Yeah,
we got 4 contracts. For 5.
I mean, that's just really bad. Okay, yeah, it's working really well. I want more.
They're so good, Dave. Dave loves them. The problem when you have leads that good is you get lazy. That is the biggest problem, because you'll have, especially for a salesperson's mindset, you got to be strong, because if you have a Google lead, like when they submit their information, it'll be like, we think the property is worth 200. What would you take as an as-is cash offer? I'll take 100. Like when you call that person, it's just like a lay down. Like you're just like, yep, do your job properly. Tell them how the process works. Here's a contract, boom, sign, good to go. And then what happens is a lot of times salespeople, they will identify that in their brain as that's the perfect client, and that's what a real seller that turns into a contract looks like. But then when they go into a call where it's a little bit harder, they'll disqualify the lead. I hate that word, disqualifying the lead. You don't know how motivated this person is, especially if they submitted their information on a website. Who are you to say this person isn't motivated? I mean, these sellers are trying to sell you way more than you are trying to sell them, in my opinion. Because think about if you're a homeowner, you only have this one property where you're going to get this one lump sum of money. If these homeowners have half a brain, they're going to go into any call with any buyer with their negotiation hat on. That's why a lot of the time they'll posture themselves as like, hey, just give me an offer. Or they'll be like, yeah, just give me an offer. I'm not in a rush, like blah, blah, blah. That could all be a lie. It could all be lies because they're just posturing themselves to be in the best possible position. And maybe they're kind of smart and they're trying to sell you on the fact that they're not that motivated. So just don't take what they say as like set in stone. A lot of the time I'll hear my sales guy talk to a seller and I can tell he just disqualified that lead without going deeper. And then he just got off the phone. I'm like, dude, that lead cost us $200. You just wasted our money. You want to make sure that when you get off the phone, you're like, no, that really wasn't a deal. Really wasn't. I mean, even if the guy wants a super high price, I'll still give him I'll be like, I'm seeing as is comparables go for 150 to 200. And I'll just pause. They'll be like, oh, there's no way. But at least I've kind of given him where I'd roughly be at for a number. I'm not just like, this guy's not motivated, hang out,
Yeah. Well, man, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place and going a little rants. But
no, man, it's exactly what we need. I mean, I'm going to, like I said, guys, I'm going to be dropping the entire script that he just taught you guys for all annual members. So I really appreciate you guys that are buying annual. I mean, you're literally saving money. I don't know why you wouldn't. Now, I think if I'm correct, guys, so Emmanuel, David, and Jesse all just upgraded or invested in an annual membership, which is super cheap. It's adds up to just a few bucks a day, or not a day, a month. So I'm going to buy you guys PPL leads right now. So put your city you want in the chat. I'm going to go to iSpeed Lead and go lead shopping for you guys. We're going to go pick some leads. By the way, guys, you should be buying a ton of freaking leads from iSpeed Lead. And I'm going to give you guys a discount code so you guys can go lead shopping after this and get 90% off of leads. So I'll do that for you guys. Hi, Max. I already upgraded to annual. Yeah, I know you guys did. And you guys will get access to the treasure chest with all the goodies here really soon. But for the people who are upgrading on this live stream, I'm giving them PPL. Because why not? Why not?
Nice.
Nice. Oh, cool, man. I'm going to go buy these people some leads. Thanks for stopping by. Next week, do some role play and some sales calls for the people. And then eventually you need to release a $10,000 course yourself, man.
Yeah. One-on-one training or something for people.
It would actually be worth it. I mean, Dave, you know what? Dave should be paying us 10K to.
I know, right?
What the hell?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, and if any of you guys in the chat here, there's 69 of you. I'm not making that number up. There are 69 of you live right now. 70 of you. Okay, that's better. More appropriate. There's 70 of you now. If any of you guys might be interested in working for us at our company, we are hiring always for acquisition agents. We are hiring for what we call setters. These positions, guys, I'll be honest, I'm going to work you to fucking death. I work 16 hours a day. You better match how much I work. But if you're young, hungry, I'm not saying you have to be young, but if you're going to work that much, you may want to be young because you're gonna get old real quick. But if you want the best training and you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to be coached, it's going to be better than any $10,000 mentorship. You're going to become a fucking monster and you're going to make so much fucking money. But we're looking for the right person. So if you are he's not joking. Olivia, I work her to death, but she loves the job. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to email Max at Max Dispo and let me know if you're really good at sales. Oh yeah, Nikki's here. Nikki's yeah, he works us to death. You work yourself to death, Nikki. I'll just put that out there. I'll just say you work yourself to death.
Feel bad for Nikki and all those novations. Oh my gosh. What's happening with DeSoto? What's happening with that deal?
Yeah, Nikki, what's happening with DeSoto? Can you give us some good news, Nikki? Can you drop some good news in the chat?
Come on.
Come on, Nikki. So anyways, guys, if you are interested in working with us, either as a setter, which is more of a beginner position, where you're just calling through a ton of leads and you're setting appointments on Ryan's calendar and Ryan's closing them, or if you actually think you're ready to handle leads yourself, we are hiring for both. But I'll just be honest, guys, like, it would be nice if you had experience, but we really are just looking for someone hungry and trainable. So what is my day-to-day work in life? And dude, it's fucking work. It's work. I love this. So I just do this all day long. Upgrade to annual. All right. You guys are going to bankrupt me. Okay. You guys are starting. Okay. Brandon, I owe you a lead, man. Thank you. If you guys are having trouble upgrading to annual, here is how you do it. There's step-by-step instructions right here. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your profile picture on the top right here. Then you're going to go to settings, billings, membership, and then you're just going to upgrade, and you'll save 2 months, and I'll buy you a PPL lead right now worth like $300. So just follow these steps. I don't know why all of you guys are not doing it. Pretty crazy to me that only 4 of you have done that. But you better hurry up because I'm going to go buy these PPL leads, and after I buy them, I'm leaving, going to the gym. That's why I need to talk to you guys. Oh, Nikki, is it good news? If it's good news, I'll call you right now. If it's bad news, you're not allowed to talk to us because Ryan and I don't. We block out bad news.
We don't want bad news. Okay?
We tune out the bad news, Nikki. We tune out.
You deal with that, Nikki. Okay.
Nikki, you're
the. You want to be around for the good news.
If you have good news, feel free to give me a call right now on DeSoto. If you don't have good news, you're on your own, Nikki. You're on your own. It's okay. Don't worry, Candy. We appreciate you just being around. Let's get you your first deal so you do have that. It's bad. Oh.
I'll call her.
You call her?
Yeah, I'll call her right now. Okay.
Can't be bad.
No.
Can't handle it. Oh God.
All right.
I'll handle it. See you, buddy. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get you guys your leads. So Ryan's gonna. This is the thing with wholesaling. You get good days and bad days. Yesterday was a great day. Today we have some problems, and that's just how wholesaling is. Do you have an investment property in DeSoto? I mean, yeah, I can sell it. If you want me to, I can sell it. maxdispo.com. I did not schedule that appointment. Remind me again after this live stream, please. Oh, nice, Candy. Let me know if you need help dispoing it. If you do, maxdispo.com. Guys, we're going to be live again tomorrow, and then Sunday is our giveaway. Guys, the 50,000 estimated value giveaway is Sunday. By the way, send your deals here, guys. So I don't know where the hell KCMO is. Oh, Kansas City, Missouri. So where the fuck is Missouri? How do I not know where Missouri is? There it is. There you go. Just click here. It's probably a cash deal. Send it in here. My team will review it. We'll get that sold. We got a lot of buyers out in KCMO. I never heard anyone call it KCMO. That's actually pretty cool. But guys, I'm going to buy leads for you guys right now. So I don't know why you guys are leaving the live stream. You guys are going to get free leads. All right. Who wants free leads? Who wants free leads? But yeah, guys, the giveaway is coming up soon. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the grand prize, a 12-month mentorship with me? Who's going to win all this cool shit? It's Friday. And guys, super cool. Just want to say one last thing before we buy you guys the leads. We officially hit 523 members. So big congratulations, guys. We hit 500 members. I'll be honest, guys, just from the bottom of my heart, when I dropped this group, my goal was 500 members by the end of the year. So the fact that we got 500 members in 5 days, like we are the fastest growing school group in the world, pretty much. I think Zach is competing with me now, but it's so cool. It's me and Zach are like the fastest growing school groups in the world right now. So it's like, dude, shout out to fucking us. Like we're killing it. And it's all because of you guys. We can't do it without you guys. So anyways, let's go buy you guys some leads. You guys want to hear my sob stories. So 3 of you. Yeah, all the time, Peter. All the time. You may want to underwrite it as land value, but all the time. Send it over. All right, guys, 3 of you have upgraded. I think maybe 4 of you now. So I'll have to check. But all of you that upgraded, I'm going to check. Don't bullshit me. All of you upgraded, please put a city in the chat. I owe you a lead. So I'm going to go buy you guys a lead. I'm also going to show you guys where you can get 90% off of PPL. So this is how Ryan and I make a lot of our money. We go in here and just buy motivated seller leads. And typically, guys, these leads are like $300. But today and today only until midnight, I can actually get you 90% off some of these leads. If you guys want access to this, I'm going to drop you a link. And the coolest part, guys, if you're new to this, the coolest part is if you click this link, you actually get $100 of free credit. So you can literally use that money to go buy leads right now. So here you go. This is you seriously take advantage of this. Like, this is not me promoting some bullshit. Like, go get some leads right now. You get $100 free credit. You guys are leaving. It's so stupid. You guys are about to get 90 fucking percent. Yes. Sorry, no, I don't mean to curse. Yes, 90% off. All right. So who upgraded? Who actually upgraded? Okay, I know Jesse upgraded. So Jesse wants a Colorado leads aren't good right now. So anywhere is cool, and you'll dispo it for me. All right. So what I'm going to get for you, Jesse, is I actually have a little surprise for you guys. I just got off the phone with a hedge fund in Ohio. And this isn't your ordinary hedge fund. This hedge fund is buying hundreds of properties every single month. And they want to work with the wholesalers. And only the wholesalers in the academy, I still have to set this up. I'm going to set you guys up the sickest partnership with this hedge fund who's buying hundreds of properties a month. You guys are going to get so fucking rich. It's going to be crazy. So let's find you a lead in Ohio. And they buy everything in Ohio. They are buying every single effing house in Ohio, and we're going to wholesale these houses to them. No one else has this partnership that I know of. Maybe someone does. I don't know anyone. Like, this is a crazy opportunity. So let's get you a good one. Let's get you a nice active lead. Like, usually we get you guys some sale leads, but let's see if I can step up and get you guys some annual active leads. So let's go look for some leads for you. Guys, who else upgraded? Please tell me, because if you don't tell me, I'm not going to remember, then you're not going to get your lead. So hopefully you stay until the end. Dude, only one other person bought this lead. One other person bought this lead. Like, this could be a good one. Downsizing. Okay, that's a good motivation. Not too bad. Homeowner wants to sell a 3-bedroom. They're buying minimum 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom properties. Perfect, dude. Timeline for selling is within this month, and the property can be sold as soon as possible. Property needs minor repairs, specifically patching. This is perfect. Dude, this is perfect. This lead is perfect, dude. This hedge fund will buy this lead. So if you can get on the phone, they're motivated. Try to get a good number on it. Send it to me. I'll send it to the hedge fund. They're going to underwrite it, and they're going to give us a number. And dude, they pay stupid money for properties, guys. We're going to make so much money. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to actually buy the lead. And here's really cool. What we're going to use. So I think we're going to use a code called Arena 90. If I apply this. Yep, there you go. Arena 90, guys. This lead is now going from $208. It's a $300 lead. I told you I was going to buy you guys $300 leads. $300 lead. We're getting this for $29 now. So make sure to sign up for iSpeed Lead with this link. All right. Go sign up to iSpeed Lead with this link. Did someone just upgrade to annual? All right, James, I got you, bro. James, I got you, bro. Yeah, guys, this is going to take forever, but I'm going to just go through all this. Okay, so Jesse has this lead here. Jesse, I'm buying you this lead in Toledo, Ohio. This one's a fucking dunk. I feel it, Jesse. All right, so I just bought you this lead, Jesse. It's yours. Okay, so Jesse, I'm going to take notes. Let me take notes here because I'm going to forget. Jesse, right here. So I'm going to say leads. I'll try to get you guys all these tonight. You guys always know I forget. So I'm going to, if you guys upgrade, I'm going to DM you on school. I'm going to DM you on school. So Jesse Nye has Toledo, Ohio. Okay, who else upgraded? Recently, I meant on this live stream. If you guys upgraded recently, you guys are going to get so much cool shit in 30 days. You guys are actually, okay, you know what? I'm going to drop it here right now. For everyone that upgraded to annual, there's a website that is coming out Monday called maxiswo.com. All right. It's Captain Comp. And Captain Comp, guys, is coming out Monday in 2 days. And this is one of the many benefits you get of unlocking the treasure chest, is only the annual members of Wholesalers will get early access to Captain Comp. Okay, this is in beta, and I'm only going to give it to people who upgrade right now. Eventually, it'll be probably released to everyone. You guys will still get some sick benefits, but Captain Comp is coming out Monday. If you upgrade to annual, you'll get this. Plus, you're going to get a ton of other cool shit in 30 days. Super cool shit. All right, why is your dad pant look? Let's see. Oh man, dude, I'm gonna be here all day long. Okay, it's only okay. Thank you, Trell, for joining. If you guys up there to annual, I'm buying you leads right now. Okay, so anyways, Captain Comp guys are dropping Monday. What you do is if you have a hot lead, you send it here, and my underwriters say offer this, but it's only for really hot leads. Colder leads, if you guys need help, you send it here in Community. All right, sounds good. So who else upgraded? James said he upgraded. All right, so let's check you, James. Oh my God, shit. I maybe regret this decision. Kathina. Okay, Kathina upgraded. Okay, Kathina. All right, Kathina, where do you want your lead? I may have to make Ty take this over. I may be here all day. All right, Kathina, James, where do you guys want your lead? You guys got to put a city in the chat, guys. I'm just going to start giving you guys random leads. Yeah, it's going to be a premium feature probably in the Discord. I still have to work out the details. I just upgrade the annual. Yes, Kathina, where do you want the lead? All right, name a city, Kathina. We're going to buy you a lead right now. James wants Tulsa. James, let me confirm real quick that you did upgrade. Ty, can we get a confirmation? So let me quickly just look up members here, guys. James. All right, members. James, there's a lot of Jameses. James, your name is James Carpenter. Oh man, hold on, guys. Let me just super quickly confirm here. There is a lot of you. I'm so blessed. All right, let me check this out here real quick. So who just upgraded to annual? Let's go buy some more leads for you guys. I need to see when you upgraded. This is actually a little bit more difficult than I thought. So James Carpenter. All right, I got you, James Carpenter. You bought annual. Why is it not showing in order? It shows that. Why does it show that Brandon was the last one to buy? Bear with me here, man. Joined. Okay, October 3rd. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing you as an upgrade. Really weird. But yeah, I see it here. Okay, cool. It's a school problem. All right. So we'll get James one. Need my first deal. You'll take Ohio. Okay, so we got Ohio and we got Oklahoma. Okay, so James won Oklahoma. So James, I'm going to get you Oklahoma right now. James is Oklahoma. Hopefully everyone has stayed here because if I'm going to forget, then don't get mad at me if I forget. Okay, so Oklahoma. So, okay, let's do Kathina wants Ohio. So let's also get her one in Ohio. This one in Landon, it's a little too rural. Columbus is a great market. Downsizing, not terrible. Homer wants to sell due to downsize to a small condo and no longer handle yard work. This is not bad. Yeah, I like this. Not bad. This is not a bad lead. Okay, let's buy this one. So $310 lead. Okay, so we buy the lead and we go to right here. We enter the code ARENA90. You guys can be doing the same thing using a code ARENA90. It's now $25. Let's do it. Pay now. All right. So the Columbus one is Kathina. Columbus, Ohio. That is yours, Kathina. Congratulations. Who else? So we got Oklahoma here. Do you have a specific area in Oklahoma? You just like Oklahoma? Oklahoma. Who else, guys? Please name me some few more cities. Oh my God, who just upgraded? Brian. Okay, Brian. We got Brian. So here I got to check Brian's lead as well. I may have regretted this decision. I may be here forever. This maybe was not a smart idea. Okay. Oklahoma. We like relocating. Not bad. Plans to sell in order to move locations with the preference to close within a month. Property features 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Currently occupied, requires only minor repairs. Homeowner highlights that it sits on the biggest lot in the community. Seems like he wants a lot of money for his house. I like Tulsa. Tulsa ain't bad. Norman's a pretty underrated market, actually. And current unemployment, bro, this is not bad. Oh, dude, there's 2 properties. All right, you're getting 2 properties for the price of 1, dude. All right, James, you're getting 2 Oh, you wanted Tulsa specifically? Oh, my bad, James. Okay, fine. All right, you wanted Tulsa. Okay, you want the Tulsa one? You're getting Tulsa. You don't want Norman? You want Tulsa? You're going with this one? All right, then you're going to go with this one. Downsizing. So, okay, you want a Tulsa? James, I'm waiting for confirmation that you want this Tulsa one. I upgraded last night and also have a ton of inventory in Ohio. Dude, Tim, let's sell all those fucking deals. Nah, 2 is fine. All right, I think this Norman one's better. Why would you not get 2 leads for the price of 1? All right, so let's change this to Arena 90. You guys should all be going. Dude, I'm literally going to go buy like probably 50 leads tonight with Arena 90. So Norman is for James. Some of you guys left, which is a bummer. Brian, what do you want? Emmanuel Bostros was the first to upgrade. Yeah, Emmanuel was the first. You are absolutely right. Emmanuel was the first. I don't know why they left. That's going to make my life difficult. Question: I contacted the wholesaler about 50/50. He said everything is hypothetical until a buyer puts an offer and submits EMD. I don't understand what that means. I'll be completely honest, William. He may not be someone you want to work with. I just don't understand what he's talking about. Why is it hypothetical? Just ask him if you can find a buyer for his deal, or if your boy Max can find a buyer for his deal. Only if you have a signed JV. All right, guys. Okay, you know what? Here, I'm gonna find the people who upgraded. And I'm gonna ask you guys for a city. If you guys don't give me a city, I don't know what to say. I can only do what I can do. There's no way I'm gonna remember. Okay, Brian, my boy Brian. Are you here, Brian? Brian, you have a free lead. Don't fumble the bag, Brian. Brian, you have a free lead. Brandon, you have a free lead. David, you have a free lead. Brian, Brandon, David. You guys have free leads. What are you guys doing? Say something in the chat. Emmanuel has a free lead. I think that's it. Danny, is that you, Danny? Danny, are you Danny, are you Danny? No, Danny. Wait, who's Danny? Danny, you're not getting. How do I know who Danny is? I don't know who Danny is. How do you know who's upgrading, Candy? Is Candy just like know everything? Why would I get you something, Cody? Did you upgrade during this live stream? No, Ty, that's not how that works. All right, guys. Candy, how do you know all this? Does Candy have secret data that I don't have, Candy? Am I missing something here, Candy? How do you tell? Is Candy a mad genius? I'm paying attention to the live stream. Oh, okay. I messaged you on school. I'm in the DFW. Sounds good, Sativa. Welcome. All right, guys. So tomorrow is Saturday. I will be doing another live stream. And Sunday, guys, is the $50,000 estimated value giveaway. See description down below to enter. Actually, see it on the website, wholesalers.com. So it's right there, wholesalers.com, if you want to learn how to join and stuff. Yeah, man. Okay, guys, I don't know what to do. You guys aren't answering. I don't know what to say. So I'll sit here for a little bit longer to see. Shit, you guys don't want to lead. I'll just buy someone else a lead. What the hell, guys? Why are you not claiming your free leads? All right. I don't know if you guys want to talk about something, but I'm going to keep trying to figure out how to figure out who else gets a lead. I'm waiting for Emmanuel, Brian, Brandon, and David. Cody, did you upgrade during this live stream? Cold call, dude. I'm too tired, guys. I'm exhausted. Let's go check in on Zach. Candy's doing great. Let's go, Candy. What is Zach up to? I want to check in on Zach. Oh, it's Rick. Let's see. Let's see. Dude, Zach is on this 24-hour. Dude, he has 444 members. That's crazy. Wow, dude. Zach is killing it. Zach is killing it. That's cool. You gotta love to see Zach killing it. I am waiting. You guys are not gonna claim your upgrade. Just we'll be sending it on school. So yeah, we'll send it to school. Just give me some time to get this all figured out, but I'll send it to you on school. I'm just sort of waiting on everyone else. So I got James, we bought you a lead. Kathina, we bought you a lead. Jesse, we bought you a lead. Emmanuel, Brian, Brandon, and David, we are still waiting on you guys. Tim says, Max, I have a guy I've been working with for years that gets inventory from hedge funds and tax sales. I just had a buyer put 9 of these under contract today. Fuck. Send them to me, bro. If we can work together, I'd love to work with you, Tim. Dude, we are dropping a swag shop very, very, very soon. I've just been so busy, but it's super soon. Need to make 20K by Thanksgiving, bro. Already closed deals. What you suggest? What do you mean already closed deals? So how much money do you have, Spirit? Because how much money do you need to turn that into 20K? Like, what are we starting with here? Do we need to 5x your money? Do we need a 7x? Like, what do we need to do, buddy? Tell me how much budget you have. I said Brandon, but I don't think it's you, Brandon. Ty has his own merch coming soon. No, he doesn't. Well, guys, find my subject to deal. Fund my subject to deal. Okay. Send me the terms. Oh, Zach Ginn just texted me, guys. What Zach said. Let's see what Zach says. So let's see what Zach says, guys. He said, let's go, dude, crazy right now. Let's go, dude. All right. Shout out to Zach. Should we buy Zach a PPL lead? So Jesse, guys, sent a property. Jesse, can I show the property or I can't show it right now? I'll be completely honest, Jesse. If I can't show it right now, I don't know when I'm going to get to it. Can I show your property on the internet? Okay, guys. All right, no one's going to come claim their lead. Well, thanks for 56 of you guys hanging out. You know what? Fuck it. You guys want to do one lead giveaway? Let's do a lead giveaway before the big giveaway on Sunday, okay? So the big giveaway is Sunday. Everyone put an emoji in the chat. Emoji in the chat. Okay, you know what? First, let's quickly look at a deal that was just sent to me by Jesse County Road. Guys, typically we break off into the Discord right now, but we're not going to do that today because I am clinically exhausted and I want to go just lay in a hole. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I don't think I've been to the grocery store in like 2 weeks. So Jesse got this property, guys, and he's like, what the fuck do I do with it? Jesse, you need it cheaper. That's what you do with it. Best of luck, sir. That was my answer. If it sold, guys, here, you want me to show you something, guys? If it just sold for 230, okay, all we're going to do, guys, I've literally made wholesaling easy for you guys. Go to lowballoffer.ai. What we're going to do is we're going to go over creative. We're going to click novation. Now you're going to copy paste this exact address into lowballoffer.ai. All right. Now you're going to put the price that we think we can sell it for. Okay. The as is value. Let's just say, you know what, the market's gone down a little bit. Let's say we can get 235. Okay. I don't know. Let's say we can get 230. Okay. Sounds fair. It just sold for 240 a year ago. Let's say the market's gone down a little bit. Let's try to be conservative. Say we can get it for 230. Okay. Now we're going to generate an AI offer. It's going to tell you what you need to offer for a novation. That is your novation offer. Jesse has this at 181. Jesse, that is too expensive. Guys, there's a reason why I created these friggin' calculators for you guys. It's because they're freaking incredible. So Jesse, there's your offer, buddy. It needs repairs too. Well, this is your offer. It's too expensive. The guy's mortgage is one. Oh, but what's his mortgage rate? Let's see. So guys, to see what someone's mortgage rate is, you're just going to go over to X Leads. Make sure to sign up for X Leads, guys. Use code 10 off to sign up for X Leads. He's willing to pay how much of a difference? Oh, fuck, 7.5. Shit. How much of a difference is he willing to pay on the short sale? Like, ask him how much cash is he willing to spend on it, and how is there repairs after only a year of ownership? I guess that's where I'm confused. Oh yeah, the house is fucked. The house is cooked. Dead. Yeah, bro, it's dead. Unless he's willing to go out of pocket like 20-30K, it's cooked. But if he's willing to come out of pocket like 20-30K, I would just lock him up as a novation and just list that shit on MLS. I'd have Cody list that for you, actually. So Macda's REI would be our agent. He'd do it super cheap. All right, guys. Everyone, my bad. You guys all put emojis in the chat. Keep putting your emojis in the chat, guys. We're going to give away one more lead. Emojis in the chat. Emojis in the chat. Ty, that's funny. Emojis in the chat. Brandon, Emmanuel, Brian, Brandon, and David. Y'all fucked up. That's genuinely all I can say. Y'all really did just fuck up. Okay. I'm sorry to you guys. You guys fucked up. You guys had the opportunity to get your lead. I waited here for like 15 minutes. Okay, well, thank you, but you didn't fuck up by joining. I promise, you didn't fuck up by joining. But we'll get you your lead eventually. Don't worry. It just may take me some time. We'll get you your lead. All right, everyone got their emojis in the chat. Everyone got their emojis in the chat. Cool. All right, I'm gonna grab all the emojis. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. The big giveaway is Sunday. You guys are gonna win so much cool shit. I'm trying to copy paste the chat, but it's not deciding to work today. Why is this not working today? Hold on. What do I need to tell him on price? No, you ask him how much he's willing to come out of pocket. I mean, I just looking at it, I looked at it for 2 minutes, but it looks like it needs to be around that like 160 range. Sort of. So see if he's willing to come out of pocket. Ask him if he's willing to come out of pocket 20K. Is he willing to come out of pocket 20K? If he is, I think it might be worth a rip. I would start there. I wouldn't go any higher. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT to find us a winner for a lead. Okay. Choose all of the names that had an emoji. Only unique names. Sorry, if you have another name with someone named... Actually, no, it's your first and last name. All right, these are all of our players, guys. That seems like a short list. I don't know why that seems like... Did I copy it, paste it wrong? There's no way. They're really that short of a list? Hold on. Let's try this one more time. Try it now. Dude, I'm so excited for the how to wholesale. Oh, who just upgraded? Oh, Renee wants a lead. Renee, you here? Renee gets a lead. Renee, the last minute buzzer beater. Let's go, Renee. Renee wants a lead. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do this old style. All right, guys. I'm going to close my eyes, and whatever my mouse lands on, we're going to choose. That wasn't a name. Nope, that was Ty. Ty's not allowed to win. You see, I don't even play favorites, guys. That landed on Ty. I'm not letting Ty win. Damn it. That wasn't a name. Hold on. Oh, my God. Why am I messing this up? Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay. It was Candy. Let's go, Candy. Candy with the bowling pin emoji. Yeah, that's how you won, but you're not allowed to win. What the fuck? Loser. All right, guys. Where should we, Candy? Where do you want to lead real quick? I am dead. I want to go to bed. Where does Candy want to lead? Where does Candy want to lead? Candy. I'm actually really happy Candy won. Candy deserves it. Fate chose Candy, guys. Candy deserved it. She was helping out in the chat. She deserves a lead. All right, Candy, where do you want your lead? Guys, Sunday's the big giveaway. Kansas City, Missouri. I could have guessed that. Not a bad market. Got to get these houses cheap out there, though. How long do I tell him it needs to be under contract for? What's the average days on market, man? Plus 30. If you want to comp it yourself, I mean, you can, but I'm sort of thinking that's probably around where it needs to be. Oh, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, let's look at this one. You guys should all be going about and buying leans with Arena 90. Residents, Arkansas, for easier management. Sale can take place immediately, provided buyer is willing to assume the tenant in the lease. Property is managed by a management company. I don't really like that one. The homeowner wants to sell in order to move to the country with family and indicate a preference for closing in about 3 months. Meh. I mean, not a terrible lead. Not a terrible lead. This one's okay. This one is okay. That's about all we got in Kansas. Oh, yeah, we got one more in Kansas City. 2 investors have bought this one, though. So let's stick with this one that has, that's in St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, you wanted Kansas City. So then let's check out this one. Home wants to sell property in order to downsize timeless closing and flexible on a 30-day closing. Acceptable property described as decent overall with no major homeowner mentioned in my. Okay, you know what? I like the first lead best. All right. Oh, it's 3 orders. Candy, you want the first Kansas City lead or the second Kansas City lead? You choose. Put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. You're choosing your fate, not me. I have a real estate agent send me like 7 deals. Can I send those to Max Dispo? Well, I mean, you have to have them under contract, William. I can't go and get you the contract for you, but you can send. If you get them under contract, absolutely. Candy, you got to put a 1 or 2 in the chat. There's no right answer, Candy. Don't worry. Ty's mad that he won and got hoed. That's what he wrote. He said, I won and got hoed. Ty. Wah. Wah. I'm Ty. Wah. That's Ty for you guys. All right, let's buy this lead. Guys, use Arena 90. You only have until, midnight. I'd literally, guys, if I were you, just personally, if I were you, I would go and budget something like $300 and go buy 10 leads. That's like what I would personally do. If you guys want to do that, just go to this link, okay, and you'll get $100 of free credit. So now you only need to budget $200. So for $200, you guys can buy 10 good leads. Or let me show you something crazy here. Okay, you ready? This is what we can really do. All right, this is nuts. Here, let's buy you this lead. So pay now. Cool. All right. All right, Candy, I got you. So then Candy got KCMO. So guys, what I would do if I were you is I would actually go to sales leads and I would go buy yourselves a bunch of sale leads and you can get these super duper cheap. So just put Arena 90. I would probably go buy like 50 of these. Like they're so cheap. So good luck, everyone. How can I see how many referrals I have? Ty can tell you, right, Ty? No, you can go to your referral dashboard and see. I'm pretty sure. You should have a referral dashboard. Gabriel, sign up right now. Gabriel, okay. Shot clock 60 seconds, Gabriel. Shot clock 60 seconds. I'm giving away free leads. You got 60 seconds. If you go to wholesalers.com and buy annual, you got 60 second shot clock, guys. Go to wholesalers.com. Okay, go to this website, join the academy. buy an annual membership. I will buy you a lead right now that's worth $300. It's good until midnight. All right. You got 60. We're gonna set a timer. We're gonna set a timer. We're gonna set a timer. Come on. All right. You guys got 1 minute. 1 minute. Wholesalers.com. 1 minute to go and buy annual. You got this. Rush. Hurry. Hurry. We're giving out free leads. Guys, I closed one of these leads and made it into $13,500 a couple weeks ago. And I actually just, guys, oh, fuck, yeah, today I bought a house from one of these leads. Yeah, actually, look. I forgot to fucking say that. Yeah, that's sort of important. Look at this. I mean, shit. 20 seconds. Okay, no. Oh, yeah, Renee's here. Okay, I owe Renee a lead. All right, I'll buy Renee a lead. You guys got a few seconds. Look, that's me. See? We are waiting on some funds to come in, but it's closed. I bought a house today, guys, and it came from here. Renee, what a buzzer beater. Renee, choose a city. I'll buy you a lead. All right, so for all of you guys who didn't get the 60 seconds and buy a lead, we got a little bit more time. Renee, put a city in the chat. I'll buy you a lead. Why is Ty calling me? Ty, what do you want? Right after you guys are done, I'm going to lay on the ground and just die. So you guys let me know when you guys are done. Taking all my money. That's fine. It gets you guys deals. It's all good. Renee, I need a city in the chat, Renee. Renee, if you don't give me a city in the chat, I can't buy you a lead. Wherever you have the most cash buyers so we can get the deal together. Ah, dude, Renee's a champ, dude. Renee is an absolute beast, bro. So Renee, I just made a partnership today. It's going to be huge news. We're going to see how we can make it exclusive to wholesalers. It's a hedge fund that's buying hundreds of properties a month in Ohio. I think they're like the biggest hedge fund for Ohio. So I want you guys to literally gobble up every Ohio. I think we're only going to focus Ohio here pretty soon, guys, because like that's enough deals for the entire community to go around. Why don't we just fucking buy everything for them? Like, they're probably buying like $10 million of real estate a fucking month. So like, let's just do that. So I'm going to go buy you a lead in Ohio, dude. And hedge funds overpay for properties, which is awesome. Yeah, the buy box is coming soon. So another fucking reason why the Wholesalers Academy for 50 cents a day is going to be better than all these $10,000 guru courses is you guys are going to be able to work directly with, guys, this isn't a small hedge fund. The guy who's running this operation worked at BlackRock. You guys think I'm going to make small little fucking partnerships for you guys? You guys are going to be wholesaling houses. Now, no guarantees. I still got to structure the partnership. I just got off the call. Wholesaling houses to some of the biggest hedge funds in America. Fuck yeah, dude. 50 cents a day and you can do that? It's crazy. How many signups do we have? How many signups do we have? And by the way, yes, for 50 cents a day, you guys get a ton of cool shit. But I'm trying to give super, super, super dope shit to the people that buy annual. So if you guys are buying annual in this fucking treasure chest, I'm going to keep loading up the coolest stuff. So yeah, make sure to. We have 526 members. Love it. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're killing it. We are killing it. Hold on. I quickly want to see what our rankings are. How much is Zach? How bad is Zach kicking my ass right now? Zach is still dude, Zach's killing it, man. Zach's killing it. Oof. Zach is killing it. Damn. I don't want to show how much Zach has made. I can see it on the back end. Zach is doing really well. Zach is doing really well. Good for Zach. But we still got more members than him, but his is more expensive. All right. Anyways. All right. No one else, guys. This is the last person I'm buying a lead for. Okay, sounds good. And don't worry, I know some of you are disappointed and by the way, for the first 17 of you that upgraded to annual, I have your name saved. I'm going to give you something super cool at some point. I don't know what that is yet. I'm tired. I'll figure it out. My OGs, the first 17 people that ever upgraded to annual, you'll be taken care of. guaranteed. Okay, let's buy you a lead in Ohio. And then I'm gonna go to bed. All right, what was your name? Your name was Renee. So Renee is getting a lead in Ohio. So Renee has Ohio. No one else, no final takers for this opportunity, guys. That's fine. So Renee is in Ohio. Let's see what we got in Ohio, Renee. Hey, you guys have other questions while I look this up? I'm gonna try to find you a good lead, my man. I'm gonna find you something really good. Ooh, this one has a death in the family. I mean, that sucks, but shit. Here, you guys can see what I'm doing. Zach, is that Zach's M2M? Yeah, Zach. I'm proud of Zach. He's doing a good job on his launch. You guys don't think Zach and I work together a little bit on our launches? we're always collaborating. Zach's such a good guy. Zach helped me with my launch. I gave him a little bit of help. He doesn't need my help that as much as I need his. But yeah, Zach's doing a great launch. Dude, I am so impressed with our launch, guys. I mean, in 5 days, we have over 500 members. Crazy numbers. Crazy. I mean, we're beating Zach on members. I'll put it out there. A good one so we can JV. Okay, yeah, let me find you a good one, bro. So Norman, Columbus. So let's buy it in. Let's not buy in Toledo. Let's not buy in Norman. Let's not buy in Columbus because that's where everyone else bought. Let me get those confused. Oh, Cincinnati would be good. Cincinnati would be fire. Due to plans to move into a 50. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh, I like this one. All right, so guys, last thing I'm gonna do here, we're gonna go in. This is a $273 lead using Arena 90. Guys, you get 90% off of PPL. We are buying this lead. All right. Oh shit, hold on, that's Google Pay. Bam, paid for. Cha-ching. All right. Renee just got Cincinnati. Good job, guys. We just bought you guys a ton of PPL leads. They only dry text. Any advice? I mean, just get the contract, I guess. I got a deal in a contract. I'll just only by texting. Oh, what's up, Shanks? I'm gonna take a nap, buddy. Then I'll take care of you. I promise. I'm just gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna wake up and keep working. Okay, guys. Me and Max thought we would be in 500 range at the end of the year. Yeah, we're killing it. Oh, hi, Kitty. You guys want to say bye to my cat before we leave? Kitty, all you do is sleep. You're such a fat little girl. You need to go and make me money. You're so fat. Why don't you make me money? Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna head out. You gotta take your. Okay. All right, shit. I'll send you money. Bye, kitty. Bye, kitty. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys have questions, I'll be alive tomorrow. The community, the guys will be Ty and everyone will be available in the Discord, guys. Thank you. See you guys in the Discord. All right. If you guys need something, do you guys need anything? Nice, Sebastian. You guys share. This name and the suit badge looks so cool. Oh, we should make a limited edition Peter badge. Yeah, it's a good Peter. You guys need me for anything in here? All right, cool. How are you guys liking Lowball? I mean, I use it. I think it's good as hell. All right, well, I don't know. Get some sleep. Looks like my cat. She's so cute. She's just my little girl. She's my little girl. I love this stupid cat. She's my little stupid cat. Mwah. All right, see you guys.